Hey everybody, it's Joe with Joe Knows Cryptos here with another video. So I made a video, well I released the video yesterday saying that you have a day, maybe 2 days, 3 days, 4 days before everything crashes or starts to crash. Be a little bit longer. Even though we're seeing a little pump in the market right now, we may have about the last, in my opinion, the last 1 or 2, maybe 3, 4 days of the markets going up, and that counts for the stock exchanges as well. I actually made that video the day before, but my new computer does not have an SD card, and I actually record the videos now on a handheld video camera. So I didn't get to release that video until the next day because I had to go to the store and buy an SD card reader so I can plug it into my computer to upload it into my video editor, blah blah blah. Anyway, that video was a day behind, so this is it, guys. We're starting to see the beginning of the end of it here. Again, I don't want to sound like a doomsday person. I don't want to sound like you know, world's gonna end type of guy. Because the world's not going to end, the world will go on, but things are going to get real bad. And I don't know if I stressed it enough. I try to, you know, I hate to come on here and just be like a negative Nelly and say, oh, the world's coming to an end and, you know, what are we going to do type of thing, because there are things that we can do, and I hope to, together, we can come with, up with some solutions together. I'm going to give you some of my ideas. Please, in the comments below, add your thoughts if you agree, disagree, but I'm simply basing my information off of what I've seen and heard and read, basically directly from the mouths of the World Economic Forum and their leaders. Some people may say, well, big deal, who's the World Economic Forum? They just some group of people. Well, they're not just some group of people. They influence many, many leaders and many, many people that are at high positions, but not maybe the heads of the countries, but their decisions affect other things that go on in the countries. And I said they were just going to pump up the markets until the, you know, the election. The election's over today. Bam, everything crashed. Stocks, crypto, silver, gold, right? They're going to blame it on FTX. I mean, they have to blame it on something, because if they don't blame it on something, people are going to look around to figure out why this is happening, and they're going to see that it is the World Economic Forum who made these statements outright, and that's the only excuse for it, you know. So they've said they want us to eat bugs, own nothing, but it's worse than that. They want us to be so desperate that we're going to have to basically sell everything we have of value just to survive, okay? They don't care about people. These people aren't people. Their spirits, their souls have been totally sucked out, and they are in flesh, but I don't think that they are human people. They're something else. And they basically, you know, they use the FTX thing as an excuse. Like I said, they have to have an excuse. They can use raising interest rates. They can make anything, and since they own all the media, they can put that out on all the media, and that's what you're going to hear, and that's what people are going to believe the reason why things are crashing today. Oh, because more Republicans got elected and took over the House, so the market's going to crash. Oh, FTX was making up fake currencies to use as collateral, and now they're going under, and Binance isn't going to bail them out, so that's why cryptos crashed and it dragged the stock market down. Well, you know what, guys? They are going to use any excuse they can, and then they're going to report it on the media and try to pretend to be credible. Sooner or later, people are going to wake up and realize that, you know, there's more to this than meets the eye. And when that does happen, that's when you'll see hard assets, gold, silver, and cryptocurrencies move up. But what you're going to see first is a disbelief of what's happening. People have had it so good for so long. I mean, where I live, and I'm not a wealthy person, but where I live, there are so many people in the banking industry here in this North Carolina area. I drive through neighborhoods, and there are just these 3, 4, 5,000 square foot houses made out of stone and brick and all kind of ornate detail to them. I mean, these are all, close to $1 million homes easily. Driving there, every driveway has a Mercedes or a BMW or some other kind of a, very expensive car, if not 2 or more very expensive cars in the driveway. Who knows what they have actually parked in their 2 and 3 and 4 car garages. So those people are going to be all right for the longest because they have more money, but eventually they're gonna feel it as well, because they want to take everything from everyone. Not only do they want to depopulate the world, and I know you're going to say, here we go again, tinfoil hat, conspiracy guy. One day, very soon, you're going to realize that I'm not a tinfoil hat guy, that I'm not a conspiracy guy, that the World Economic Forum is saying these things and that they have a lot of power. They're involved in the UN. They meet with the presidents of all the countries of the world. They have them in their pocket. They have them going to their school to learn how to fulfill this dream they have of running everything. The one world government. Okay? Like I said, first they're going to crash markets. When the markets go down, you have less money to buy things. You have less money to buy houses. As interest rates go up, houses get more expensive. When you have less money, what do? You hold on to it tighter because you're afraid of losing it. When people start seeing their stocks and all their investments go down, they're going to keep pulling the money out of the stock market, making it go down even further. It's going to cause a panic. So after the disbelief, you're going to see a panic. And people that normally wouldn't sell under panic conditions because they know that that's not a good time to sell, they know that you buy low and sell high. You don't sell low, and things are going to be low, but they're going to sell anyway because they're going to panic. All right? You're going to see goods in stores at first. Their prices are high right now. You're going to see prices drop because they're going to be so desperate to get rid of any kind of inventory they have. And people are still not going to buy it because they're going to be so afraid to spend. And then their stores are going to stop ordering supplies. And then after a while, supplies are going to get low and people are not going to have money. You've already seen their fires and they're blowing up and planes crashing into all these food processing and packaging plants. So they can pick all the crops and food that they want, but if there's no place to process it and package it, how are we supposed to get it? They said there's a diesel shortage. So what happens if they do have some of these plants open that can package and process the food? How's it going to get to everybody if the diesel trucks and trains can't deliver it? They have set this up. This is not a one-time fluke. This is not just happens to be a coincidental perfect storm. This is it. This is their move. This is their attack on humanity. The faster y'all wake up and get that through your heads, the faster we can help each other get out of this. All right? What else did they do? During the pandemic, they closed down mom and pop stores. Most of those didn't open up because the fewer stores that are open, the more control they have over those few things. It's hard to control a lot of different stores, but when there's 1 or 2 big box stores that they can control those stores and they can control all of us. Remember that. When they own the housing, what can they do when they, like I said in my housing video that I released yesterday, when they take everyone's house and they make you rent, then what can they do? Then they own you even more. So as far as gun possession goes, here's one way they can ban guns. Hey, if you're renting, if you want to rent my house, we don't allow you to have a firearm in the house. Sign the lease or you don't move in. And if we do find that you have a firearm, you're getting kicked out and you're losing your security deposit. And we as a large corporation that own all these homes will not rent to you ever again. All right? guys, there's just, how many minutes are we at here? We're at almost 10 minutes. All right, like I said, I'm going to try and keep these videos at 10 minutes, but guys, I'm really upset today. I saw this coming. I knew it was going to happen fast. I knew it was going to happen the day after the elections. I had a feeling that it could. I thought maybe they'd give us another day or two just for runoffs and for, you know, county ballots that might go for another day or two. But it looks like this is it. This, you know, and we will see some bounces in the market because all these people with these rich houses and people with money still have their jobs still, because the job layoffs haven't really hit hard yet. They're going to see this as buying opportunities, and their planners and their advisors and their stock pickers are going to advise them, hey, market's down. This is about as low as it's going to go. The algorithm and the chart says that this is the lowest, and now we've got the end of the head and shoulders, and now we've got a cup and handle, and now it's time to get in and buy because things can only get better from here. Well, wrong. They're going to keep raising the interest rates. They're going to make it hard to borrow money for individuals and for companies. There's going to be shortages. All right, guys, we're at 11 minutes now. This is Joe Knows Crypto signing off. We'll talk about cryptos in the next video, I promise. God bless each and every one of you. Kiss your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, hug your kids, pet your pets. Love y'all. God bless. Joe Knows Crypto signing off.